In this video, you're going to learn how to create a beautiful mega menu using Elementor Pro. I'm going to leave you all the resources and important links that I will mention during the tutorial directly in the description box below the video. You will also find timestamps if you want to jump directly to the part of the tutorial that you are most interested in. Hi, my name is Pascal and I'm the creator of WP Roads, the YouTube channel and the website where I share all my passion about WordPress. So if you like WordPress news, reviews and tutorials, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my newsletter on wproads.com. Now let's dive into this beautiful tutorial. In this video, we will see how to create this beautiful drop-down menu using the advanced features that are included in Elementor Pro. By the way, if you need to grab your Elementor Pro license, just use the affiliate link below and you will be supporting my work, so thank you in advance. You will be able, by following this tutorial, to create the same menu that you're seeing right now, and you will be able, of course, to replace the content as you wish. Okay, let's start. In order for you to be able to follow during the tutorial, you will need to go to the Elementor Settings and to the Features tab. Here you have to check an important thing under the Ongoing Experiments section. Just scroll down until you see Nested Elements and Menu. These two are the main features that we're going to use during the tutorial, so it's very important that you check that they are both active. Now, at the moment when I'm recording this tutorial, these features are both in beta, but probably when you will see this video, both features will be moved to the Stable Features section. And this will mean that you will most likely find them already activated on your website. I also need to warn you here that since these features are in beta, it's better to use them in test or staging websites. They will be more stable and secure to use when they will be moved by the Elementor team in the Stable Features section. One last thing, make sure also to have the Flexbox container enabled. So let me do a quick recap. Just check to have the Nested Elements features enabled, the Menu feature enabled, and the Flexbox container enabled. We will start by creating the simple structure of the header, opening the theme builder, add new header. Okay. I'll get rid of this window and I'll start creating my header from scratch. I'll give it a name here. I will need to assign the HTML tag header. I will go in the Style tab and I will place some top and bottom margin. And then I will save my header. Okay, save draft. Now I can also place the structure element here on the right if I want. And I will go and add my main container. In my case, I will use a Flexbox. I will use this one. And I also remind you that I have a full tutorial where I explain to you step by step how to create different kinds of beautiful, modern and good looking floating headers with Elementor Pro. So in this case, I will go very quick. Let's style this container here. I will make it full width. I will make it in pixels. Okay, it will be 140 pixels. Here I will switch to the laptop view and I will make it 90%. Okay, then I will go back here to the main container. I'll go to the style and add a border. And this will be my solid border. Okay, 1 pixel. I will have this global color, border radius 10 pixels. Okay, let's have a quick preview. Now it's empty, so I do not see nothing. I will start by adding my site logo, okay, and I will style it to 80 pixels, but I will just be careful to be in the desktop mode. Pixels here, 80 pixels, okay, perfect. And I will start adding my content. So, of course, I will need to use the menu. As I explained to you at the beginning of the video, you will need to use the experimental menu feature that you will find in the Elementor Settings and Features tab. I will align all my content vertically. Okay, so container, layout, scroll down, and I will go and align items vertically. I will change also the styling here by going to the style. I will have some global styling that I will need to apply. I have some global styling here that I apply to all my menus and navigation links. Okay, perfect. I can also change the color if I want. I can make it like this. And I will have a quick preview. Okay, be sure that the border radius is perfect, okay? And I can also add some more elements, like for example, the social media icons or a button if I want. Let me do so. Let me click here on the plus icon, social media icons, okay? And let me add also a button to the right side of the header, okay? Plus. As I mentioned before, now here I'm going fast because I have a dedicated tutorial where I explain to you step by step how you can create different kind of headers using Elementor Pro. So now here I will just need to add some spacing. Okay, right, 20 pixels. Let me have a quick preview. voila, this is my beautiful header. The content should be styled a little bit, but in general, this is my basic structure. So let's go now and see how we can create a beautiful drop-down menu like this one. Okay, this will be very easy. We will go and select the menu, which is the new Elementor Menu widget. And let's go and apply. The first item will be the home page. I will just link to the home page. Okay, easy. The second one will be the about page. And the third one will be my services page, where I will link my drop-down menu. Okay, this will be the about page. And the third one, okay, here it will be my services. So now, okay, I will need to tell Elementor that this one should be the page linked to my drop-down menu. To do so, I'll just need to enable the drop-down content option, which is this one. And once you do so, you will see this content appearing right here, which is this one, which is just a container here that is contained beneath the third item. Like in this case, you see here the third item. If I select it, I see that there is a container that has appeared right here in which I can start adding some content. In my case, I will add a first line, which will be a simple flexbox container from up to down, so direction column, okay? And I will start adding some content. Plus icon, okay? I will put inside here an icon list, okay? And I will place it inline, okay? I will go back now to the main container and I will place the content aligned to the center. And I will go now to the item, to the main item container, and I will make it with the content full width. This is very important. So make sure to select the main item number 3, where you enabled your drop-down content, which is this one. Let me clear things for you. So we go to Style tab. When we select the item number 3, go to the Style tab and we add a border, background, so we can see actually what we are doing. Okay, it will be easier for us to see what we are doing right now. So this is the container which is contained inside. Okay, this is the external container. Okay, and this is the content. So we have an icon list, we have the basic container, and we have an external container. Okay, the external container now, if you want to make it like this one, so if you want to make it the same width of the main menu, let me show you a quick preview like this one. Okay, so this is the external container. If you want to make it the same width, like in this case, you just need to select this one. So the item number 3, you go to the layout tab, we go to the box and we make it full width, this one too. And we switch here to pixels and we switch to 1140. We go back now to the laptop view and we make it 90%. And we make sure now to scroll back, to go back to the desktop view. Okay, now as you can see, it's not correctly aligned. The content now here is kind of aligned to the left side. So to align it, we need to select the item number 3. We go to the advanced tab and we make sure to align self center. Okay, now it looks perfect. You see, it's very easy, and voila, now we have a drop-down menu ready to insert all our content and to style it how we want. So let's go back here. We need to make a quick first option, which is the distance between the drop-down element and all the rest of the navigation bar. So we select the main menu in this case. So we go here and select the main menu. Okay. If it doesn't work, we try to go from here. Okay, it's already selected. Okay, perfect. We go to the Style tab and we make sure to increase the distance from content. You see here, voila, perfect. Let me make something like this. Okay, so it's visible, clearly visible and detached from the rest of the navigation bar. Okay, now let's add some more content and we can also add some padding. So we go to the item number 3, we go to the Advanced tab and we add some 20 pixels of padding, so that we also can access easily the contained container, like in this case. Okay, perfect. And we can go on by adding some more content if you want. In my case here, as you can see, I have added a grid in this case with some content, images and call to actions and so on. And to do so, we just need to click on the plus icon and add a grid element. Okay, perfect. Now this grid element is inside the main container here. Okay. Okay, we just need now to go to the grid, okay, and to make it full width too. So we go inside the layout tab, we make it full width, perfect. And this one we'll leave it like this, okay. And if you want to place it outside the first container, you just need to drop it outside here, Okay, and then we replace the container right here. So this is very helpful. As you can see here, the structure element is very, very helpful. Okay, now the grid element should be after the container. So let's see if we can, okay, switched, perfect. Okay, and then we can start adding some content. So we select the grid, we make sure that it will be just 3 columns, like in my case, and just 1 row, okay, like this. Okay, great. Let's go and add some images. For example, the first one will be, or instead of an image, we can add also a container inside a grid, okay? And then we will add an image. Okay, let's scroll down here, image. Perfect. So the first one is a container, second one is an image, and the third one will be an image too. So let's go to the third one and let's place inside an image. And then we will play around and also reorganize all the content and make some advanced customization too. So let's replace the images. The first one will be this one, okay? And then the last one will be another one. Let me choose this one for, oh, this one, it's even better. Okay, perfect. Now here in the first container, as you can see here, I have a container. I have all the flexibility that I needed to create, for example, a great call to action like this one. So I have all the flexibility that I need to create this kind of call to action. And let me create it. Okay, I will just start by adding some content. It will be the animated headline, which is a great premium widget of Elementor Pro, and I can change it. Okay, let me add, for example, a text editor. Okay, and then we will add a simple button right here. Okay, that's great, perfect. Okay, we'll replace the button at the end of the paragraph. Okay, and if I want, I can also make yes, I give some more space to the content here. Let me get rid of this one. Okay, I will style a little bit differently the text here. I will make it a different color. Okay, I will make the text here a different color. Let me do dark one. Okay, and this one should be, for example, no, this one is not very visible, so let's use the same one here. Okay, perfect. I will just change the headline shape to the underline zigzag. Perfect. This one I will place it to the center, and this one I will do the same style to the center. Perfect. And now I will add some padding. So advanced tab, this is the container. Perfect. And I'm adding some padding right here. Okay, now let's go to the style tab and let's add a background. Let me do, for example, a white one. Okay, so that it is quite visible. If I want, I can also change in the container the gap. So I go to the layout, scroll down to the gap section, and I will make it 10 pixels, so it's more okay. Perfect. Let's publish. We'll just need now to save and close and have a quick preview. And basically, voila, this is already my mega menu. As you can see, there are some errors. So here you do not see any drop-down menu icon, which is a bug. And we will just need some quick settings to correct this bug. So as I was mentioning, you should see this icon here. And if you do not see it, you just need to go to the menu. You go to the style option. You scroll down here until you find the drop-down indicator. Right here, you can define a size. We can make it, for example, 20 pixels, okay? And now if you go and have a preview, you will see that the icon is working fine, perfect. If I reload the page, I see everything correctly, perfect. So the drop-down menu is working very, very well right now. Okay, now let's go back to our heading. In the first container here of the call to action, the container that has the call to action inside, we will align all the content to the center, justify content center. Okay, perfect. We'll just have a quick preview and voila. So it's a little bit more organized. Okay. So now let's go on by styling the main container. We will add border. So we go to the style tab, we scroll down to the border and we make this border radius 10 pixels. If you want, you can also enable a solid border. It will be 1 pixel and it will be also, let me check the border number 2, which is a little bit light. And I'll also add a box shadow right here. Box shadows are quite tricky to set up well if you're not a professional designer, because if you not use them well, you can quickly have a kind of a messy effect. But in this case, if you are really light in using them, it will be a great solution. Okay, so I will place this color to be almost transparent, but still visible. And I will leave all the other effects like this. Perfect. Okay. I will do the same thing into the main container. Okay. I will go to the style tab and to the border, and I will enable even here a subtle shadow effect. So let me scroll down here, and I will place this to 0.11. Voila, perfect. Let's publish and have a quick preview, save and close, preview, and voila, this is our drop-down menu. In order to make it even more visible, we can add a small icon like this one that will increase the usability of this beautiful drop-down menu. So let me show you how you can do so. It's quite easy because we just need to go to our menu here, and we just need to add a content, which will be a simple icon. Okay, we place this content at the beginning, okay, right here on the top, and we just style it. So I can change it, make it like this one. For example, this icon here should work fine, or also this one. You can just choose which is the icon that you prefer. And to the style tab, I can also add different color if I want. Let me check if this one, okay, this one couldn't work fine, okay. And then I can go to the advanced tab, and I can also use a background color if I want. So I will place the same background color of the rest of the how do you say, of the drop-down menu. Perfect. And I will also go to the layout and decrease a little bit the margin button, so that will be, voila, a little bit more aligned. And now what I need to do is to decrease also the margin top and give it a negative margin. You see that all the content starts, voila, perfect. This is great. And what you can do, it's also give it a border to the whole element. So we go to the advanced tab, we scroll down into the border section, we enable, let me say 500 border. Voila, this works perfectly. This is great. I can publish, save, close. Let me have a quick preview, and voila, wow, this is great. You see, maybe it's a little bit too big, but it works fine because it gives you the idea that this is just a sub-menu. If you want, you can also invert the colors. For example, we can make the background, the main color of the icon into the style tab, the same as the background. And in the background section, we will just invert the color and we'll use the other one, this one. Wow, this is even better. This is a great effect. Save and close. Voila. Wow, I like it. Beautiful. So basically here we created a beautiful drop-down menu, and you can also style this list item here to link all the main pages, for example, of your services. And let me show you here. I quickly style all the elements. I'll go, for example, into the icon settings. I can change the color. I can make it orange, or I can make it darker like this. I can change the size. I will do something like 20 pixels. Why not? And I can also adjust the text global styling. I have, for example, this one. This one could work well. And I can change the color here. I can make it, let me check, for example, this color here. No, this one, it's the best one, okay? And I can change, of course, the content. I have some custom icons here that I have uploaded. And by the way, if you didn't see my full 8 hours tutorial about Elementor Pro, it's a beautiful video that I've created with a lot of passion, and I explain to you in this video how you can create a professional website using Elementor Pro. And at some point in the tutorial, I will also explain to you how you can upload a custom icon font like this one. And I will give you in the tutorial also the link to this very specific Linea icons font, which is great, and it's free, of course. Now, if I want, I can also replace the content in different ways. For example, here I can get rid of this image, okay? And I can replace the content right here, okay? And then I will be able also to align all the content differently. For example, I can go to the grid container and make sure, scrolling down here, that all the content will be aligned to the center, for example. I can also decide here into the list item here to align all the content differently by going here, placing it default, style, align to the center of the element, and so on. Let me have a quick preview now. Okay. So the drop-down menu is working perfectly. Let me show you now some other options that are really, really important. For example, here you can switch the icon and change the icon for the drop-down indicator. Let me show you how you can do so. You go back to the menu right here. You go to the content, you scroll down, and you change the drop-down indicator icon. For example, here you can use this one, insert, And also for the active icon, we use the other one, which is this one, insert. Voila. Perfect. This one works fine. And it's the same one that we used also here. So great. Let's publish or save and close. Perfect. We have a quick preview here and voila. This is our beautiful drop-down menu. Let's see now how to quickly optimize it for mobile. So we'll go and have a check in all the different breakpoints that we have in our Elementor. Okay. And as you can see here, this could be a problem in some cases. You see here, this is a kind of a weird situation. So what I suggest you in general is to assign a different menu when you are on tablet and mobile by using the advanced feature of the Elementor Popup Builder. You can use it to create some beautiful slide-in menus like this one. And I'm showing you how to create this kind of menus in another video, which is linked in the description below and in the cards of this video. But for the moment, just let me show you how you can quickly optimize, at least at a basic level, what we have here into our drop-down menu. Let's go and select the main menu here. Okay, make sure to select the menu. And we will go now to the tablet portrait mode. Okay, the first thing you need to do here is to get rid of this color here, which is kind of a bug of Elementor. Okay, so we go here, we go to the style tab, we scroll down until we find the menu toggle. Okay. Right here, you just need to enable the background type and assign the same background color of the main header. In my case, it's white. So I go with the white color and I do the same to the hover, white, and to the active. It will be white in all the cases. Perfect. So now here, when I click on the menu, you see that I get rid of the background color. Great. I can then go scroll down and increase the distance from the drop down here. If I want, I can make it like this, for example, okay? And I can replace all the content to the center. I go to the content area, I scroll down and I make the content item position to the center like this. Okay, so it's a little bit more organized. And then I can go here to the drop-down content. I can go, for example, to my icon. And since this icon is no more needed in tablet and mobile mode, I will go to the advanced tab, scroll down, responsive, and get rid of it on the tablet portrait, mobile landscape, and mobile portrait. Perfect. Then I will go into the main menu here, and I will go to the style tab, and I will make sure that the distance from the content will be 0. Okay, perfect. So now everything is styled perfectly for mobile. If I want to change the position of the items right here, I can go to the grid container right inside the menu, which is this one, grid, okay? And I can style it differently. So I can scroll down to the layout tab. I can change the number of columns on tablet. For example, let me say I want 2 columns, okay? And voila, everything will work fine. And of course, you can also replace the content as you want right inside here. For example, we can get rid of this image in the responsive mode, advanced, responsive, and we hide it when we are on tablet and mobile. Perfect. Let's publish and have a quick preview, save and close. Okay. Now, when we stretch the window and we make a test from mobile, we see that the menu looks great. And when we hover here, or when we click here, and when we tap here, we'll see the drop-down menu correctly. This is perfect. Okay. Let's see now another important option. As you can see here, as a default option, when I hover with the mouse on the element that has a drop-down menu, the menu will open on hover automatically, like in this case, you see. It's very straightforward. But in some cases, you will need to make this open only with a click of a mouse. Let's see how to do so. We go back now to the desktop view, okay? We select the menu, the main menu, okay? We go to the content, we select the drop-down effect, and we enable the open on click. Great. So now we can also publish or just save draft and save and close and have a preview. And when we hover with the mouse here, you see that nothing happens. But if I click here on the icon, the drop-down menu will open. Now, if I have linked something to my page here, if I go on the services page, as you can see here, I do not have a link here. But if you have also a primary level link here, and someone just goes here on the word, it won't open the mega menu, but it will go directly to the page which is linked. And the user will need to click here on the icon in order to open the mega menu like this. In general, if you make this content open with a click, like in this case, it's the best practice to go here and put as a link just like this. okay, like this one, and so that the user will see that there is an action with the mouse that becomes a hand, a pointer hand, and it will be able to open the mega menu just by clicking on the word or on the icon. If you add a link here, it will be a kind of a mess, because if you click on the icon, there will be the drop-down menu, but if you click on the word, there will be the link to the page. So this won't be the best way to set up this. While if you leave the interaction with the drop-down effect on hover, you will be able to link the word also to a specific page if you want to do so. But in general, it's the best practice to leave all the links below inside the content of the mega menu and leave this item here without a specific link, so that it will just work as a drop-down menu, like this. Perfect. Publish, save and close, have a quick preview, and voila, this is beautiful. Let me stretch the window to see how it works in different devices. Voila, works perfectly. Of course, you can replace also the position of this element at the end of the screen when we are on devices smaller than tablet, for example. Let me show you how to do so. We go back here, we select the menu, we go to the tablet view, and we tell to the advanced tab that this element should be at the end. Voila, perfect. Now let's go to the logo, for example. Let's go to the advanced tab, let's make it grow, okay. Let's go to the element here, which is the menu, and let's make it shrink in the advanced tab, perfect. We'll just need now to add some margin to the right, and everything is perfect. We just need to go to the style tab and increase the dimensioning of the icon. Okay, this one will be the menu toggle, and let's make it 25 pixels. Okay. Publish and save and close. Oh yes, I just need to put the logo to the left. Voila, perfect. Publish, save and close. Preview. Let's stretch the window, and when we are on tablet or on mobile, you see that the menu is perfect like this. Wow, this looks beautiful. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If you want to share with me a feedback, do it in the comment section below. I will be very happy to read your comments. If you liked the video also, please leave me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to WP Road's YouTube channel. And now remember that there is an 8-hour tutorial all about Elementor Pro that I've just released on my YouTube channel, and you can find it in the description box below and in the cards of this video. If you're interested in building from scratch a professional website using Elementor Pro, I think that you're going to love this tutorial. I wish you all the best for your WordPress projects and hope to see you in the next video.